You know the old saying goes, you can't fix stupid. What's going on, everybody? Welcome to the Observant Lineman. I am your Observant Lineman, Uche Nwaneri, NFL vet turned NFL commentator. Now, let's get to it. Raiders Vontaze Burfict suspended for rest of season. Now, for those of you who've kept up with this guy's story, this guy has been constantly, repeatedly fined and suspended for his hits, which are deemed illegal headshots. Dating back to his time in Cincinnati, the guy has received over 13 fines and or suspensions as a player for reckless activity on the field. I mean, come on, man. You know, like, we used to think Ndamukong Suh was the dirtiest player on the field, but clearly you done showed him up in a mean way because you done got suspended for the entire season based on that. Now, let's go through the article here. It says Oakland Raiders linebacker Vontaze Burfict has been suspended for the rest of the 2019 season for his helmet-to-helmet hit Sunday on Indianapolis Colts tight end Jack Doyle. Burfict was ejected in the second quarter on Sunday's 31-24 win for the Raiders. He was initially flagged for hitting Doyle in the head across the middle, but after officials conferred, Burfict was thrown out. His last name's a hard one. The league said that he will not be paid during the suspension. Ooh! Oh, God! Which covers the postseason as well. The league cited repeated violations of unnecessary roughness rules. Yeah, I mean, look, he's just one of those can't get right guys. That's what it boils down to right now. He just can't get right. Can't get right. He has been fined numerous times for unnecessary roughness, dating back to Cincinnati, like I said before. And, I mean, come on, man. There's just no way. If you look at the hit, if you look at the violence of it, I mean, it may not be the most violent hit, but it is clearly a hit that he did not try to avoid. It's a hit that he launched himself into, and he led with his head. He didn't try at any point during that tackle or during that hit did he attempt to avoid helmet-to-helmet contact. He went straight for it. This boy loves CTE. But, yeah, this guy's not going to play again for the rest of the season, and honestly, I think he deserves it. If we look at his history here, he had a 4-game suspension in 2018 for PEDs, so clearly the dude is, using some mood-altering additives in his workouts. And he had a 3-game suspension for an illegal hit in 2017 and a 3-game suspension for an illegal hit in 2016. So he has 10 games worth of violations here in terms of his suspensions dating back to 2016. And he's received 13 suspensions and fines in 7 seasons with the Bengals before signing with the Raiders as a free agent this offseason. Now, his agent, Lamont Smith, told ESPN that the veteran linebacker will appeal the suspension and that he expects the appeal to be heard this week. Smith also told ESPN that he believes the 12-game suspension is excessive and the play that triggered the suspension was a football play. Maybe the first time. Hell, maybe the second and the third time you could use that as an argument. But dude, this is your 13th fine/suspension as a player for performance-enhancing drugs, which is probably where a lot of that aggression comes from, and for illegal hits. You've had 6 for illegal hits in the last 3 years. 6-game suspension. I mean, come on, dude. Football play, you should know at this point, after all this money you've given up, you should know what's a football play and what is just an excessive use of your physical prowess, excessive unnecessary roughness. I mean, come on, dude, get the hell out of here with that. You deserve to be gone for the rest of the season. Hitting your pockets a little bit obviously didn't stop anything, so let's go ahead and hit them pockets full time rest of the season. Gruden said it's a tough decision. It's a tough call. I think it was a flag. Yeah, Gruden's like, yeah. It's very well documented that the league was going to review those plays this year in New York City. So that's what happened, and I'll wait to hear what their reasoning was. But it was a penalty. He went in there with his head down. It was called, and unfortunately for us, it was an ejection. So clearly, the Raiders organization has no qualms with this. They have no, the NFL will receive no backlash from them because, as far as they could tell, it was a justified call. But Burfict needs to figure it out, man. You got to figure it out. Stop being a rockhead. Stop being a meathead, and figure it out. Adapt to the new way that the league is approaching these hits as best you can. But don't just blatantly run up in there with your head down. I mean, not only are you endangering yourself, you're endangering the player that you're hitting, and you're only adding to the probability that you'll suffer for this later on in your life in the worst kind of way. Hit the like button if you like this video. Subscribe to The Observant Lineman. I am your Observant Lineman, Uche Nwaneri. I will catch you guys in the next video. Peace.